Hello and welcome back to another video. In this problem, we're told that for the finale of a TV show, viewers could either use social media or text message to vote for their favorite of two contestants. The contestant receiving more than 50% of the vote won. We're told an estimated 10% of the viewers voted and 30% of the votes that were cast on social media. Contestant 2 earned 70% of the votes cast using social media and 40% of the votes cast using a text message. And we're asked, based off of this, which of the following is an accurate conclusion? So going through A through D. A, if all viewers had voted, contestant 2 would have won. This is too definitive of a statement to make off of a vote, right? We're told that 10% of the viewers voted. And based off of that information, we could say if everyone had voted, contestant 2 likely would have won. But we don't know what those other 90% would have voted. So we cannot definitively say that contestant 2 would have won. So A is not the answer. For B, viewers voting by social media were likely to be younger than viewers voting by text message. This is a conclusion that you can maybe reach by reasoning through things you've observed in real life. But there's nothing about age in this problem. So even if this seems like a reasonable conclusion to make, you can't actually say it based off of the information that we've been given. So B is not our answer. C, if all viewers who had voted by social media instead of by text message, contestant 2 would have won. So the problem with this one is that we don't know how someone changing the way in which they're voting would change their answer, right? We are told that contestant 2 earned 70% of the votes cast using social media and 40% of the votes cast using a text message. So it seems like contestant 2 is more popular among people who are using social media than by a text message. But if all of those people who cast their votes using a text message went over and instead had to vote on social media, we don't know whether that would affect their answer. Therefore, we cannot come to a conclusion whether contestant 2 would have won. So C is not the answer. And finally, D, viewers voting by social media were more likely to prefer contestant 2 than were viewers voting by text message. And this is a conclusion we can make because we're talking about just the people who are voting. Right? We're not talking about the overall population. So they were, by social media, were more likely to prefer contestant 2 than by text message, and we do see this is the case. 70% of the votes cast by social media went to contestant 2, so 70% were in favor of them, and 40% by text message, so that was less popular. So D is going to be your final answer. Also, if you know A, B, and C are not correct, then you can just circle D and move on. But for the sake of understanding the problem, I think it's helpful to go through them all. But as always, thank you for liking and subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video.